America is doomed.
America is doomed because it's full of witchcraft and abominations. And all those citizens of America who commit these things and who live their whole lives like this, to the point they think is normal. They think other countries is lame because the other countries are all one race in these other countries. And they have all one belief system or one religion. See, America don't have that. There is a bunch of people from all over the world that don't like each other. Some of them was drugged over there on slave ships. A bunch of religions that don't get along, all piled up in one house. How long can you sustain that type of madness? To me, that's crazy. Crazy. Pop culture. You got a culture of America. The American culture, rather, which is the same thing as Satanism. The same thing as demonic worship. Therefore, of course, your citizens will be demonically possessed. No relationships will work. Matter of fact, the belief systems in America would become such an abomination, right? That the people will agree that we should be abominable. We should not get married. God is not good. The devil, Satan, demons are good, not God. He is our enemy. We should never do what God said do. All that is a mind that's fried like an egg. Your mind is burnt and there's no recovery. If I take a piece of paper and I burn it to ash, is it a recovery? Can I recover that piece of paper and once again write on it and write a letter on that burnt up ass piece of paper? No. You can't recover that piece of paper. That's how a lot of people's minds is in America. Mind control. You got a bunch of folks that don't know nothing about nothing. But as soon as they read a couple of books and feel like God is really touching them, even though they've been a piece of shit their whole goddamn life. Ooh, I'm saved now. All I got to do is believe. That's what Jesus told me. That's the Christian church. That's what Christian church told y'all that. That don't make no sense. That's crazy to me. And I deals with God. You're going to have to pay for your damn crimes. If you go out here, let me give you an example. If you go out here and you sleep with somebody and you get AIDS and you say, oh, Lord, I repent. God may forgive you for repenting, but you got AIDS, my nigga. You got AIDS. And you're going to pay for what you've done in your flesh. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody think it's a game. You pay blood for blood in this flesh unless you're a special group of people. And even if you them, you still got to pay. The children of God the whole Bible is about the Israelites. How they got cast off so many times and how in the end of the story, he going to put them back in their position. They're going to rule over all nations. That's the end of the story. But Christians don't read. Somebody lied to y'all, told y'all that any damn fool that just walk down the street, just a stranger, he can just walk up and he said, oh, Jesus, my Lord, and you good. That makes no sense. Jesus, y'all was his enemy. These other races and stuff hated the Israelites and hated God. They worship demons. And back then, they wrote in ancient scriptures, the prophets, the fate of these different tribes, these different races, these different groups, some of which is not even damn human. That's why people keep on getting on my nerves. And then y'all run out and get y'all eyes turned gray. Like people with brown eyes, go get y'all eyes turned gray and blue and white. Those are animal eyes. Those are not human fucking eyes. That is recessive genes. Recessive genes. And everybody want to make their skin pale when the sun burns you up, and God disagrees with that. And it's a fact that came about outside of God's will. That God was going to destroy a bunch of people who don't even fucking supposed to be here. And y'all run around telling people, everybody could be saved. Well, that's the perfect doctrine for demonic ass people. Demons, devils. That tell me I can go murder whole races and put everybody in slavery. And as soon as I feel like changing, that I'm somehow good. And all I do is say, Jesus love me, I'm with him. All that shit is a lie. Jesus don't love everybody. God don't love everybody. He hate half of y'all. In Revelations, when Christ returned, he said his robe and stuff gonna be dipped in blood. That's from killing y'all asses. What y'all think is grape juice? Imaginary blood? Let me tell y'all a little secret that ain't nobody gonna tell y'all. All y'all that hate black people, a bunch of you made up racists that don't even supposed to be here, you made from colonialism, from people raping other people, and all this stuff. Y'all made up racists. All y'all that hate black people and all that, all y'all asses doing, we the children of God. Ain't nobody gonna tell y'all this. And everybody ain't Israelites like them Hebrew Israelite groups say. If you got goat hair, you not of Christ, and you not of God, and he coming to kill you. But if you got hair like wool, and your skin is the skin of the sun,